Please welcome Walid Khoury.
Hello, my name is Walid, and this is Gamoglyphics. I believe video games are a form of art, and they're nothing if not experiential. There are visuals, design, music, and poetry all wrapped up into a single package. Here's Journey, where you get to glide across sands as you explore the secrets of this mysterious landscape. Right away, you can see how much concern is put into delivering this unique experience. From the beautifully minimal art direction to the clever experience design choices, Journey's designers are able to present a fascinating and original title. Another example would be Hyperlight Drifter, where you get to explore a beautiful, vast, and ruined world riddled with unknown danger and lost technologies. We're immediately drawn into this environment thanks to a thoughtfully designed pixel art game style and a compelling musical composition. And because video games can move us, challenge us, and deliver unique experiences, they have become part of the artistic practices of the world. Therefore, I see video games as an opportunity to be a new source of inspiration to look up to. Video games can be as influential as Mondrian, Milton Glazer's iconic Dylan poster, or even Frank Lloyd Wright's Falling Water are for artists and designers. And although creatives have looked at fine art, design, architecture, music, or even literature to find inspiration, the world of gaming hasn't had as much traction as a legitimate artistic reference. And I think that this is because there is no source, no editorial voice that talks to us about video games as an art form. Of course, we have the design-related publications that offer a great source of inspiration for designers, but while they offer a wide range of artistic disciplines, they're still missing out on the world of video games. Take It's Nice That, for example, a great online publication that presents both art pieces and graphic design works as reference, but have unfortunately overlooked the potential of game aesthetics. We also have gaming culture-related publications, and while some aim to report about news, opinions, and latest releases, others focus on creating interesting conversations around the gaming culture. However, they don't treat the subject as being a form of art, and for most, target a gamer audience. Take Reddit or Critical Distance, for example. Although they both offer interesting readings around gaming culture, these text-driven platforms cannot deliver an aesthetically driven outlook on video games. So I decided to create that missing editorial voice. Gamoglyphics is an online, bi-monthly digital platform that explores the aesthetics, the visuals, the storytelling, and gameplay behind video games, aiming to offer a new artistic reference for designers to draw inspiration from. But let me give you a quick peek. As soon as you get on the platform, you're first invited to explore the current issue of the month. Dive into how influential the art directions of video games can be. See how captivating cyberpunk style further conveys the fascinating story of Red, Transistor's protagonist. Each issue will feature a selection of different games, whether they're blockbusters or indie games, retro or recently released. If they feature an artistically relevant element, they belong to Gamoglyphics. Another example reveals how the use of the Hermes font in Company of Heroes 2 helps establish a World War II environment. But video games captivate us not only through beauty, but also through gameplay. Sense, for example, how Dead Space diegetic HUD enhances the player's immersion into this futuristic, zombie-infested, and frightening environment. Moreover, our multimedia platform allows us to convey in many different ways the benefits of clever experience design choices, like this neat audio feature that lets us enjoy the game soundtrack while reading and allows us to listen to how satisfying this moment feels. Which gets us to the masterpiece, which is a deeper, more extensive look on one specific game that Gamoglyphics considers to be a masterpiece. In this first issue, we'll be looking at how Hyperlight Drifter delivers a stunning adventure through the use of an original color palette, a charismatic take on pixel art, clever gameplay, and a haunting, expressive soundtrack. The variety of our game selection is representative of our team's complementary skills. Whether they're game makers, graphic designers, journalists, or gamers, they all love video games in a different way. And together, they offer a passionate, yet not nerdy, smart, but not academic, opinionated, but not vile outlook on video games, while keeping a light, humorous, and friendly voice. So whether you're a designer that is anxious to see video games become a new source of creativity, a game maker looking for a collection of thoughtfully crafted video games to draw inspiration from, or even a gamer that seeks to consume fresh content around the gaming culture, I encourage you to join us on Gamoglyphics. I'd really love to make this project a reality, and the good news is that now is a great moment to do it, for two reasons. The first one is that there are many established design communities and platforms that I can take advantage of and use as a way to give our niche online publication both visibility and credibility. The second is that this multiplicity of design communities is representative of a growing numbers of designers. Indeed, the global graphic design industry now counts 600,000 designers working in 380,000 firms and generating a revenue of $62 billion, which means that even with a niche product, if Gamoglyphics can capture a small percentage of that $62 billion industry, it has the opportunity of staying financially viable. However, in order to make this project a reality, I'd like to ask your support. With a budget of $100,000, I can develop a user-friendly online platform for $55,000, get original content like written or video articles for a total of $43,000, and make sure to have the permissions to do so for an estimate of $2,000. And once Gamoglyphics is more established, we will set up a Patreon account through which readers will be invited to donate to content creators. Gamoglyphics will take a 5% commission on these donations. We will also apply for partnerships with Killscreen and MoMA and seek sponsorship from game-related companies like Rockstar Studios, Bethesda, PlayStation, or Steam. Finally, and once Gamoglyphics is settled as the reference for artistic knowledge in video games, we will host festivals and events around gaming culture, start merchandising, ticket sales, and seek even more sponsorships. Video games are an incredible source of artistic reference. By capturing it, Gamoglyphics generates new content that can be brought to life in many different ways, like a Netflix documentary show, for example. The hope being to get designers to add video games to their library of inspiration. Thank you very much.